Hey everybody, it's me. I am going to take you on a trip today on the way home up Idaho 3. So this ought to be really interesting because this is one of Idaho's tight roads that you have to have a special permit for, which I'll show you here in a minute. So people, this is what some of us Idaho residents know as the Idaho off-tracking permit. This is the map right here. All this in blue you see is where we're going to be traveling up through there, all the way up Idaho 3 into Osborne, Idaho today. So, this is the road. Alright, let me show you. Right through here, up this route. And it is a very narrow and tight road. Now I have a dash cam to show you this. And if you have no experience on this road, I would not be driving a semi-truck up it, because we have to, what they call, off-track it. This is your off-tracking permit for Idaho. See, I have to be 35 feet or shorter, which means I have to slide everything up. And I'll show you here shortly what that is. So, and this usually costs, if you come to Idaho and get off the interstate routes, you have to have this, and it's about $49, and you can pick it up at any scale house, and they will help you measure and do your math on it. So, better make sure you have this if you especially go up US 95 in Idaho, or US 12. The green route roads, if you're more than 60 feet long, 65 feet long, you can't go up. Hi everybody. Where's Erik? Anyways, I am on the west stretch to home before I-90. We call this Idaho 3. Not really a road for rookies. It'll probably be about 4 parts. It's going to take me a couple hours, 2.5 to get home from here. I got 5.5 hours left, so we're good. A lot of twisty, windy roads. I'll show you the map here in a minute, but this is a blue routed road. And it's really twisty and windy through here. This first part ain't so bad until you get up towards St. Mary's, then it gets a little bit worse. And after St. Mary's, it just turns into a tight road where you're almost touching mirrors. By the time we get to that part, it'll probably be dark, because it's getting dark here soon. But you'll still see it with the camera and the lights. And I'll cut out the good parts, throw out what we don't need, reset the cameras, and next video will be lookout pass if I ever get to it. But I will show you with the off-tracking, you have to suck up your truck pretty tight, and my reefer ain't sitting into my cab almost, but we'll go see what happens from here. Alright, so like I said, you pretty much got the reefer into the cab, which is usually, that's about 3 feet back normally. But in order to make the off-tracking, you can see that my tandems are all the way up. But also, you have to put your fifth wheel almost all the way camera this way, look better. And that's what you gotta do. And normally you can see one hole forward than anything else. Fueler usually runs this road to the mills in Lewiston, or the chip trucks, as you see right there. There goes one. And you see a lot of logging trucks on this road, but you don't really see over the road trucks, because a lot of people don't know this is about a 30-minute cutoff. 60 miles shorter than getting to I-90 from Lewiston, but you don't have to fight Moscow and all that. See, now you gotta have your pins all the way forward on the rail for you rookies. So make sure you have this permit, because if you don't, I'm telling you now, it's a $900 fine if you get caught. And they can make you get pilot cars to get you off the road if you're too long, or you can't bridge it. This happens to be one of the new JBS trailers. I don't know when they got this, probably 3 or 4 months ago, but it's fairly new. Not even dented inside or nothing. So, I got the dash cam. We'll give you a show best we can. Enjoy the ride. We'll see you on the other side. Alright, bye.
Freightliner and I made the last payment today. And I drive to all points out of New York City to LA. Well, the little woman smiles when I pack up to leave her. I'll soon be back, but I just got the fever. She's a believer. I got the Freightliner fever. There's a railway running by the highway out in Santa Fe. And I passed an old freight train making its run the other day. The Merle Haggard said his fireman's a pail. He's a blowing that freight train all over the rail. He got the fever, fever. He got the Freightliner fever. Well, the deer said, Red, what you carrying in the cigarette pack? I said, I got my second driver and he's gonna drive all the way back. It's a big black pill so long and round. To a driver, it's a West Coast turn around. It's for the fever, fever. That old Freightliner fever. Well, I passed Dave Dudley up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I passed Dale Reed down in Shreveport, Louisiana. And Dick Curtis got hung on a hill up in Maine. I pulled him on over with my 40-foot chains. Got the fever, fever. He's got the Freightliner fever. I've been passing everything from a Jimmy to a Greyhound bus. And I'm gonna spend a few days on the West Coast, the end of my run. You know, giddy up and go in a little bit of luck. I'm gonna pass Ben Simpson in his runaway truck. He's got the fever, fever. He's got the Freightliner fever. Well, you said, Red, what you carrying in the cigarette pack? I said, I got my second driver and he's gonna drive all the way back. It's a big black pill so long and round. To a driver is a West Coast turn around. It's for the fever, fever. That old Freightliner fever. It's for the fever, fever. That old Freightliner fever. Yeah, you know, out on this road you meet a lot of them old country boys. Yeah, I seen Carl Smith, Charlie Pride, and Ernest Tubb, Bill Monroe. I seen Conway Twitty, Waylon Jennings, seen Dave Dudley, George Jones, Porter Wagner, Bill Anderson, Baron Young, Stonewall Jackson, and Roy Ayers. In the life of a truck driver's wife, that endless black ribbon means lonesome. But you can't change a truck driver's life. I know you're waiting for me to call and tell you that tonight I'll be coming home. I'm sorry, I've another trip to make. So for 3 more days you'll be home alone. That endless black ribbon means lonesome. In the life of a truck driver's wife, that endless black ribbon means lonesome. But you can't change a truck driver's life. Travel this so high but you can't change a truck driver's life. No, you can't change a truck driver's life. I was born in the Southland 20-some odd years ago. I ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I got a girl in Cincinnati, I got a woman in San Antonio. I've always loved the girl next door, but any place is home. I'm a freeborn man, my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I got me a worn out guitar, I carry in an old coal sack. I've hocked it at least 100 times, but I always get it back. I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I'll play me something mama like. You may not like the way I talk, but you like me when I'm gone. I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Well, I'm a freeborn man, yeah, my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. 'Cause I'm a freeborn man, yeah, my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. 'Cause I'm a freeborn man, yeah. Got a cute little gal in every eastern town, from Boston to St. Louis. And there's something that I don't even know, but I'm looking forward to, 'cause I like my women everywhere I go. So roll on, big wheels, but don't you roll so slow. Yeah, Peggy Ann's waiting in Memphis, Benny's losing Maine. I got a good old gal down in Knoxville, but man, I forgot her name, but not her face. Yeah, I remember that. Well, I'm a kid stealing, wheeling, dealing, truck driving, son of a gun. Joe, he's a flying low, he's making up his town. But from where I sit, I don't believe you can see I'm wasting mine. I'm moving faster, yeah, than a Jimmy 8. If you think I'm losing time, you're running late. standing little baby waiting back home for me. But there are 6 more towns to go till I'm back in Tennessee. 6 more women, at least I know. Yeah, I'm a kiss stealing and wheeling dealing truck driver, son of a gun. Trucky son of a gun. A 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 trucky son of a gun.
We was hunting bear from the rocking chair. We're out on I-4. You're dodging bucks and pickup trucks in West New Mexico. It was a cloudy day and me and old Jay was just about bored to tears. But we came away when this CB break came a-ringing loud and clear. And we heard this voice that we ain't never heard before, saying, Break 19, I'm CB Savage. Hi, all you 18-wheelers. Anyone seen any smoky bears? How about some bear smokies? CB Savage here. Come on. Well, I looked at Jay and I said, hey, did you hear what I just heard? Well, he nodded his head and his face got red and he never said a word. We both reached for the mic thinking we might just answer that 19 call when that CB device came back to life just listening from wall to wall. And that unusual voice came back again saying,
Break 19 again. This is your one and only CB Savage. Mercy sakes, good buddy. Can I please have your 20? I'd settle for a Big 10-4. Mercy, mercy. How about a milepost? Listen, you can't keep your hammer down forever, you know. Speak to me, pedal pumpers. How about it?
Well, the box went dead and we looked straight ahead and didn't say a word at all. We had 4 in the chair and the door back there, but nobody answered that call. Well, a while went by and Jay and I, we started breathing again. We figured this stranger was plumb out of range when all at once he come back in. And it was the same odd voice saying,
Breakers, breakers, any takers? Hi, it's me again. I'm in your chair and I love it there. Say you truckers really know how to take a person for a ride. Speak to me, you diesel demons. I'd love to get to know your handles. CB Savage here. Come on, come on.
Well, I grabbed the mic and I held it tight and my hand began to sweat. And I looked at Jay and he was grinning away like a big old bird-fed cat. So I put down the talker and turned up the sparker and got a good grip on the wheel. And I decided the trucker that answered this duck sure as heck wasn't gonna be me. About that time, this weird voice came back again, saying,
Yoo-hoo, breakaroo. Hi, all you Jim Dandy Jimmy Jammers, you. Do I ever have a surprise for you? If you listen real close, you'll find my voice is changing. And if you'll start checking in your rear view, you'll find that you've got company. 5 plain white smokies dressed up for a ticket-riding party. Y'all was so busy copying my put-on, you didn't notice your little convoy was being infiltrated. You can start shutting them down anytime now. This is your CB Savage, a Smokey's friend. Wall to wall, treetop tall. That is all. Bye-bye.
Widowmaker, widowmaker, where the words so bright and big, painted on the bumper of his shiny ring. kissed one hand and climbed into his rig. Said he'd be back until the night. Let's plan on something big. That big red diesel roared alive, and Bill was LA bound. Wheels were humming on the hand as he rolled out of town. 2,000 RPMs were showing on the tag. No one knew this was the last long ride for Billy Mack. Widowmaker, only Bill could understand, was going to make a widow out of pretty wonder hand. Just a few more miles and Bill was on that mountain range. We're dead ahead, a pickup full of kids blocked both the lanes. Bill hit the air and then he fell. His trailer slid and swayed, and the pickup driver made no move to help him clear the way. He just had time to think of wonder as he followed the wheel. And Billy Mack was buried under 20 tons of steel. One life for 10 has always been a diesel driver's code, and that's why Billy slung that widow maker off the road. Just bought this truck the other day from a chicken hauler outside Sarah, PA. People stop and stare like something's wrong. You don't like chicken lights and chrome. I took her home to meet my wife. I had to sleep out in my sleeper for 3 dang nights. I can't get no accent, still alone. I guess she don't like chicken lights and chrome. Oh baby, let me come home. One night a trooper pulled me off the road. He said for miles he's seen my truck blow. He wrote me a ticket, then he moved on. Guess he don't like chicken lights and chrome. I got 150 chicken lights. You wanna see my truck? Man, it shines so bright. And people taking pictures from the telephone. All who don't like chicken lights and chrome. If you don't like chicken lights and chrome, well, you can leave this long haul trucker alone. I work real hard for what I own. I'm here but down, goodbye, I'm gone. Somebody tell me what's so wrong with my chicken lights and chrome. U.S., God bless, big truck driving man. I'm proud to say the USA is where I truck it, man. Hope it's okay for me to say I'm proud of who I am. Call me a trucker. Yes, I'm a trucker, a simple trucker. I'm hauling freight from PA to the streets of Birmingham. Can't be late with my freight, cause it's just the way I am. And I won't hesitate to help a friend out of a jam. I'm a trucker, call me a trucker, a simple trucker. I travel all across this land. When people ask me how I am, I tell them, hey, I'm doing great. I drive a truck in the USA. Yeah, when I'm on the road, I try to live the trucker's code. It makes me proud of who I am. I'm a big truck driving man. Well, I'm a wall-to-wall, treetop tall, big truck driving man. I'm a get-her-done #1 big rig driving man. Not some hammer-down asphalt clown out to make a stand. I'm just a trucker. Call me a trucker, a simple trucker. Working gear, jamming, family trucking man. I love this road that I'm on, I do the best I can. But don't get me wrong, I make mistakes now and then. I'm just a trucker, call me a trucker, a simple trucker. Yeah, I travel across this land. When people ask me how I am, I tell them, hey, I'm doing great. I drive a truck in the USA. And when I'm on the road, I try to live the trucker's code. It makes me proud of who I am. I'm just a big truck driving man. I'm a U.S., God bless, big truck driving man. A hauling freight, can't be late, big truck driving man. A satisfied, filled with pride, big truck driving man. I'm a trucker, a simple trucker. I'm just a trucker. I'm a trucker, call me a trucker, a simple trucker. Yeah, I'm a trucker, a simple trucker. I love driving trucks. I always drive a truck. I'll catch y'all again. I'll see you on the next turnaround. I'm gone. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. Catch you later. See you again. I was hammered down to Monkey Town to see some family from around, down off Woodley Road near the place that I grew up. I called my Uncle Cecil, he said, son, come pick me up on your next run. I'm on my way, Uncle Cecil, get ready, you're in luck. He said I haven't driven in a while, and through the phone I could feel his smile. And when you get here, son, I'll let you fire up my old truck. He took me to his truck garage. It was covered with dust and camouflage. And when he showed her to me, man, drivers, my eyes lit up. He said, let's burn a little diesel. Let's burn a little diesel. Come on, let's burn a little diesel. Have some fun. He said, let's burn a little diesel. Let's burn a little diesel. Let's burn a little diesel. Come on, son. Whoa! He said, I saved $10,000. A rebel yell, and then I hollered, let's get the hell out of here, Uncle Cecil. And then he said, come on, son, let's fire it up. Let's roll it. Farther you roll, you're down that Vegas strip. And I can see it in my uncle's eyes, bright lights, oh how they shine. He said, man, I ain't never seen them quite like this before. He said, let's park this big old rig. Let's throw some dice, play some cards, maybe have us a swing. So we pulled into Caesars, hoping to change our luck. We partied hard, 3 days long, till Uncle Cecil said, let's get back home. Let's cash in our chips, son. It's time for trucking up. He said, let's burn a little diesel. Let's burn a little diesel. Let's burn a little diesel. I've had my fun. He said, let's burn a little diesel. Let's burn a little diesel. Come on. Let's burn a little diesel. Take me home. That happened late last year in December. Oh, what a trip. I'll always remember the time my uncle and me burned a little diesel down. The time my uncle and me, yeah, we burned a little diesel down. Oh yeah, my uncle and me, we burned a little diesel down. Let's burn a little diesel. 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 I'm going down to Feather River Canyon. Gotta go down. Donner Summit is closed. Another 80 miles and I sure am lonesome, 'cause I'll be late getting home.